Well, my parents, I am back with another video. Like I said yesterday, I'm doing it catching up. I'll be catching up on the shoulder ones review. So basically, I started the day out by reviewing non-shoulder jump stuff. So stuff Weekly Shoulder Champion, Weekly Shoulder Sunday, Weekly Shoulder Magazine, etc. Anyway, if you have a shoulder jump and you're on Facebook, I remember you find a shoulder jump and group. You even Mine is pretty easy to distinguish too because I use the actual Weekly Shoulder Jump logo. It's the only one I can find that actually fits. I'm not kidding, I literally can only find that one. It's yellow and stuff, so if you're interested, go give that group a follow. Join the group if you want to. It's a public group, you don't need to, and there's no post rules or anything. Because I hadn't need to do it, because people are being good, smart on there. Posting page actually ready to show the jump. Because I'm sick about people posting something that's unrelated to the group. Especially hyperbolic things. They like try to get my group banned. What the fuck is wrong with them? And Facebook won't do anything about it. Yeah, so I haven't seen any. This hasn't happened for a bit, but I still keep getting group violations sometimes because people are such fuckheads. It is bothersome. It's just bothersome, okay? Like, again, even though I report that Facebook won't take action. Now, I also temporarily suspended for something I didn't even do. Like I said, it violated the rules, but like, how the fuck did I violate the rules? I'm serious. I did not violate any rules at that time. So the fuckheads suspended me for no reason. I didn't even apologize. Also, follow on from my talk about the rant in first review on the Make It Our Sisters yesterday. Toku 55 is now working properly. I don't know how that problem was, but it's back to normal for now. But I think I'll save those reviews for tomorrow. So, yeah. If enough time here, I'll spend time catching up on some Ultraman. Or maybe some Power Rangers. Maybe both. It depends. So, yeah. I'm reviewing episode 4 of Tougen Anki. It's really hard for me to remember the characters' names sometimes. So I think the guy in the mask is Jin Kogasaki. Naito's basically the teacher. Yeah, we got that right. Myobagawa. Oh, that is such a mouthful. That's like they. Oh god, that is such a mouthful. Myobagawa. It's kind of a mouthful sometimes. Now, I haven't mentioned this a lot during my reviews on this series, but why should we care about Shiki? Like, not serious. Why should we care about Shiki? All we see when we start is that he's a taupe. He's really harsh to his father after we know he's adopted. And so he questions in his world, and his father died. We don't, like, sure, I'm certain I was supposed to care about the relationship between the two. You know, Shiki realizing his mistakes, like the Uncle Ben moment of Spider-Man. You know, where Peter ended up saying so this whole hostile go bad. But I regretted that after he was killed. It's like that. Okay, that can work if it's done right. If you care. If you actually care about the characters. Granted, the whole thing about Uncle Ben was technically not in the original comics. The death was, obviously, but the argument wasn't. I think. It's been I think I did view that issue, actually. Let me get my point. So, why should we care about Shiki and his dad's relationship? Why should we care he's dead? Exactly my point. Why should we care? So, yeah. We don't spend that much time with him. We don't have a relationship prior to the falling out. We don't see that dynamic, so... Yeah, we don't even know the reason why Shiki has a fascination with guns. Maybe we'll figure that... Maybe that's a secret reveal for later down the line. Like, if someone asked it... Like, if they should have someone sort of at least questioned it pretty early on why he has a fascination with guns. You know, gives the reason of that. He gives the reason why he is interested in it. Yes. So... Again, when the Blue Axis is an example... For Rin and his relationship with his dad, we see that dynamic. We see that dynamic early on. Rin may be a bit of an odd-tempered kid, but he has his father's a good man, and they really care about each other. Until Rin learns the truth about him being the son of Satan, ends up snapping at his father, or say something that he regret, saying he's not really his father and stuff. And eventually he caused his father to die, so he regretted, and it's gonna make up by killing Satan, his biological father, because biological or not, he considers the father his dad, and we care about that because we had time. They gave us time to actually see the relationship. Even though it wasn't that long, we at least saw the dynamic prior to it. That's something you've got to do, but spend a bit of time. If you don't have time, make sure you get good character interactions prior. Because this kind of has the same problem it has with Demon Slayer's first chapter. We don't really care about Tanjiro's family. Because they just killed off but midway through the story. Like midway through the chapter. That's my problem with some of these stories. Because Demon Slayer has a lot more problems than that, but you get my point. If you want to get us invested, make sure we actually enjoy the characters. Get us invested in this story. Help us get invested with stories. Help get us invested with these characters. I get plenty of examples of it. First chapter is a good impression. Because I really don't care much about Shiki right now. Or his goal of getting revenge. I was not gonna feel when Shiki finally kills him. It's not gonna be so satisfying. Because we don't care. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one who's thinking this, but yeah, I really don't care much about Shiki right now. I'm more interested in Ryobagara, her best story. I'm interested in the other character stories. But Shiki, I don't care. And that's the problem. And Shiki's we find Shiki wasn't the protagonist, but he is. He's supposed to be someone we follow. But what's the whole point of following him if we don't care? Like, if you don't care about him. That's one of the biggest flaws of storytelling. Make the protagonist... You have to make us care about the protagonist and their story. To follow their goals. I know this is a bit of a long rant, but... I'm sure I'm not the only one who said this about the series. It's a fundamental rule of storytelling. It's hard to get invested in a character if you don't know if they're not really developed much. It's hard for us to get invested if they don't grow or we don't learn about their backstory. Another example of Demon Slayer being bad at it with Zenitsu. We like him and his backstory is sad. He is kind of he wanted to make his teacher proud. So they showed us him learning to get brave and brave without needing to sleep, without fighting to sleep while sleeping. That's the whole thing. I would care more about him, but I don't care about him because he doesn't grow. That bow in the Infinity Castle arc, it's not even earned because he doesn't grow. He's still a fucking coward. And there are cowards who are still cowardly, but they still try to be brave. Usopp for One Piece, Pop from Dragon Quest, the Adventure Die. They're examples of cowards actually trying to be brave. Usopp being the biggest example of them all. He's a coward for most of the series, but his goal is to become a brave man in the sea, and you really see that in his character in a certain village arc when he's debuted. He didn't choose to run away, even though he's scared. He chose to fight to protect his home. That's what characters. You get my fucking point, okay? I went off topic, but you get my point. Hey, I'm gonna save a lot of random else I need to when I virtually review all of Demon Slayer. Recently, Crunchyroll released 3 compilations of Demon Slayer episodes into hour-long packages. Like, the first one's over 10 hours long. So it contains seasons 1, entirety of season 1, all the way up to the end of the rehabilitation arc. Rehabilitation training arc. The part 2 contains the Mugen Entertainment District arcs. And the final part contains the Software Village and Hostile training arcs. You get my point? I know I've been off topic, but is it really hard to ask for these type of stuff in stories? Anyway, this video is not going to be long because they'll rant in. You can feel free to skip it if you want. I don't know exactly when, but yeah. So let's get into the review. So we get a bit of a recap of the last episode with Shiki taking down that blood power of Biobagara. That's uncontrollable. Shonen characters are able to use blood as a weapon. It sounds like Demon Slayer in a way, with the blood demon arts. Where they manipulate their blood to use techniques. I think it's a really cool power, manipulating your blood, but it does come at a cost. Since it's using up quite a lot of blood, some attacks can use up quite a lot of your blood. So you'll be helpless if you use it up. That's good. That's good power system. Yeah. Shiki's attack was on such power. Well, of course, because how powerful it was, Shiki ends up passing out due to a lot of blood. Well, not passing out really. But Shiki's more concerned about Yobagara. Funny. Again, so he's a kind-hearted guy. Like Rin from Exorcist. He's got a tough exterior, but he's a kind-hearted person. It's not wrong to take inspiration from other series. Okay, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. No, it's clear that many other authors took inspiration from stuff. Including the author of Yaiba, obviously being influenced by Dragon Ball or some of his characters. Like Yaiba's obviously inspired by King Goku. The Puppet Old Mentor is inspired by Roshi. You get the point. I just say there's nothing wrong with taking inspiration. No, no, no. Like a Rocky's original art style was inspired by Fist of the North Star. You can really see it in the original style. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with not taking inspiration from other people's works. It's a common thing you see in field. Anyway, the other girl's gonna be fine. That's when Jaden's out attacking Nitro. Kogasaki. Is when Jin Kogasaki ends up attacking Naito from behind. You know? Even though Shiki and Yoga are down for the count right now. But he doesn't care. His bodies are just weakness. I mean, Naito's pretty strong though. It really shows the stuff. Has never been in Jin's motivation role in the first place. His father was a Momotaro. But unlike Shiki, his dad was pure evil. As he cut down his own family. And as you can probably make in the next 2 episodes about that too. I do like this idea on twist of the storytelling. It's unique. Something we thought, like a faction we thought soon, or good guys about the stories and fairy tales, turns out to be bad guys. I like that type of storytelling. I don't know if it's been done before, but you get my point. So when we think of the good guys, turn out to be the bad guys. It's clever. Anyway. So yeah, Jin's family was slaughtered by his own father. But how did... And the scars were from him. So this is like a cheating situation. Was it like a Josuke situation in a way? Not what I mean is like maybe the guy was a fucking perv or something and fucked around with Jin's mother, giving birth to him. Or was it the other way around? No, wait. Let me get my water. But it's possible his mother might be an Oni as well, secret one. Maybe she didn't know. It's crazy. So yeah, Jin's out for revenge. And do whatever it takes to make it do it. But Naito easily takes care of him. Ends up tying him up. And Yobigawa is still down. Leaving just Shiki left. And he's on time out. Either take the ball from Naito. Or go for search the yellow one to pass. Shiki chooses the latter as he runs off. Naito chases after him, but turns out that was a ruse. Basically, he's gonna free Jin, but only they work together. But Jin's pride won't allow it. Shiki's want to swallow his pride, right? To ask for help. So he's smarter than that. And that's good. That's a good thing. Pride is good, but sometimes it can get away. That's intelligent of Shiki. You know, he acts like an idiot a lot of the time. That's a smart battle decision. So yeah, they work together. Jin says no. And so we cut to Naito. Still such for Shiki and says spot him, go after him. And Shiki pissed, but turns out he's just being a bait. So he hates. Nice stubborn. So the strategy managed to pay off as he managed to hit the ball. Nigel predicts that Jin will take the ball and Shiki will chase after him, but no, Shiki allowed him to take the ball, holding him down and stuff. Nigel's a really Shiki. Alright. Even if Nigel passes, even though Jin passes, Shiki and Byobagara won't. So fail. It's a good moment. And Jin comes back because he doesn't really want to owe Shiki anything. And he finds they get interrupted though. As a type of creature shows up. It's a type of messenger. A very skilled one. Yeah. That's the only agency has. Basically the Kyoto the Kyoto branch of the only agency is under attack by the Momotaros. They need urgent help. So basically now everything's cancelled. Or at least on hold. As they only had the Kyoto run. Hey. Sorry. Oh, the gang have. So the entire class has off. We get a post-credit scene of them on the boat wearing regular uniforms, just to help blend in a bit more. Don't want to raise suspicion on the way there. Hey, one of the white-haired guy, I think he's Ikari or something. Fuck, I really don't. You know, I may just use my old phone for that, just to remember these countless fucking names. Anyway, Nigel ends up revealing that some stuff. Only only agency has two things to do. The attack unit, anything bites on the front lines, but the supporting unit has support, which is what the class has to do. Since they're still inexperienced. You know, if I would give them experience. Momotaros are strong. She is only able to win his fight. Because he went wild with the power. He went wild. Is my point. So they just train first to get stronger as we're facing now. And Naito mentions that it's not the Momotaro he's looking for. The Momotaro agency also has branches, and the ones in the Kyoto branch are crazy. As the episode ends. So next episode's really some action. We get some action in the next two episodes. So we'll upload that. And sorry about the rant earlier. It just seems makes me frustrated with his character, with Shiki. Because again, why should we care? They don't give us a reason to care. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please my content, please thumbs up button. We'll see more subscribe channel, like about the other channels. You guys know episodes 5 and 6. Keep Phoenix out.